Welcome to episode 52 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. Let me just start by saying I'm extremely proud to be a part of this team, and congratulations on the milestone, guys. So, this week, the boys reflect on their journey through 52 episodes. They engage in a lively discussion about underrated Disney movies and the darker themes presented in Disney films. They play Would You Rather games and share updates about their new website and merchandise. Website? Sorryforthedelay.live, check it out. Also stay tuned after the episode for the full version of the song the boys share and enjoy the show. Here's to another 52!
Hello and welcome to episode 52 of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. And Joshua, before we begin, I'd just like to point out that you can listen to Sorry for the Delay one time a week for the next 52 weeks, an entire fucking year, Joshua. I just want to say that I'm very proud of us. That is an amazing accomplishment. It's hard to do. We are consistently inconsistent, but I love it. So with that being said, Joshua, I need one from the back of the class over here. I need one from the back of the class. How you doing, Joshua? How you doing today, buddy?
That's typically how the person from the back of the class sounds, right? Like half asleep.
Oh, yeah. Half
maybe
asleep.
Like hungover and drunk, just it sounding just like that.
Yeah,
I'm good.
That's what I would think.
I'm good, Sean. But I did get in trouble the last couple of days. No. I did something that I think everybody's done. So what I did is I tend to stay up really late. And when I say late, I do mean like, you know, because I just stay up late. Like I have a hard time sleeping. So I stayed up really late. And as one might do, you kind of get the midnight munchies, right? Or 3 a.m. munchies, you know, stuff happens, right? So I went down to the freezer, as one does, to look for a snack. And I grabbed my little, we tend to buy these little Oreo cookie ice creams. They're super, super good. So, you know, not the best for you that time of the night, but that's what I did. Yeah. So I woke up in the morning to my girlfriend going, "What did you do?" I was like, "What do you mean? What did you do?" Like, she's like, and I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "Did you forget to shut the freezer?"
Oh no.
And I was like, "What do you mean? Did I forget to shut the freezer? I mean, like, how could I make this mistake at 2 a.m? Nobody does anything bad at 2 a.m. So it turns out I did forget to shut the freezer. So everything in the freezer, from the nice ice creams to the ice cubes to everything that one does store in the freezer, was completely melted. It was a little bit of a mini flood in the kitchen.
Mini flood.
So yeah, that I got in trouble.
Yeah, I would imagine. It seems like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars just wasted in the span of less than 8 hours. Incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So, and it really is my fault, because if anybody's ever done this with their refrigerator, I hate that the beeping sound, you know, when you leave the refrigerator door on too long. So this shouldn't have happened, right? Normally, the alarm that notifies you when stuff's open. I turned this thing off because it annoys me, and so this was another reason that happened, because I turned that button off. So I guess I can say that button's there for a reason, everybody. Don't turn the alarm off on your refrigerator door, because if you leave the door open, you just might lose all your food like I did, and that kind of sucked.
Oh my God.
But other than that, losing hundreds of dollars of food, I'm doing okay. I'm hungry.
All right.
But I'm doing okay.
I think you got to lay off the food for a little bit, my dude.
Yeah.
That's the universe telling you that you got to close that door. You know,
go to sleep early.
Open up a new one. You know what I'm saying? Open up a new one, like this episode is opening up a new can of episode for us both. Joshua, let's talk about what is in our cups today. What are you drinking on this celebratory episode of Sorry for the Delay, episode 52 again, by the way.
Okay.
I'm going to keep pointing.
So I went super simple this time around, and I know it's probably got a name, but I'm just going to call this the decision maker. Because all I did was put a fat ball of ice in this little glass, and that's a whole lot of whiskey right there. That's just straight whiskey. So today we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk, and these are just the decision maker. You know, this is gonna help make some decisions today. And we'll see what we get into with just straight whiskey. So cheers.
Hey, cheers, buddy. I like that glass. Very nice glass. While you take a sip on that, I'll go ahead and talk about what I have in my cup today. Today in my cup, not sponsored or anything, but I do and I am drinking from a Sorry for the Delay cup, which could be part of some merch that we're thinking about. Oh, that's delicious. But what's in my cup today, Joshua? I'm in, again, another wine craze mood. I'm drinking this wine. It's called Storyteller, and it's Into the Fog Storyteller. This is a Pinot Noir from Sonoma County. It is quite lovely. Probably one of the top wines that I've had. I love it. This is not the first time I've had this. I had this on one of my days off, but this is like my third time having this, and it's fucking delicious. So, Into the Fog, Sonoma County, Storytellers, Pinot Noir, the year 2022. Good year. Good year. We had some good things happen for us in that year. Delicious. But it is fruity. It is strawberry flavored. It's sweet cherries. It's fucking amazing, Joshua. It tastes like I'm jumping into the spooky season in a foggy, misty forest. It's like, oh.
So because you're drinking wine, I think it was a past episode where you said some people actually add Gatorade to their wine. Now, this wine that you just sipped on, did you add any Gatorade to this wine?
No, Joshua, I did not. I don't want to ruin a perfectly good and relatively expensive wine. So I decided to opt out of the Gatorade fact today. But it is delicious. So highly recommend if it's in your area. Go ahead and pick up a bottle. I mean, it's not that expensive. It was like $13 or something like that. So nothing crazy. But it is delicious. So that's what's in our cups. I appreciate that, Joshua. Cheers. Cheers, everybody listening. Thank you for watching. I do have something before we get into the episode. And you remember?
Spit it out. Let it out. I don't know where he's going with this. I promise, everybody. I don't know where he's going, but he's laughing already about this.
For the last few weeks, Joshua, we've been having discussions on AI and their ability to do things in the art world specifically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I had this idea come to me because I thought it would be hysterical, but as I've heard, I don't think it is. But I want your opinion on it. I decided to go ahead and create some AI music for us to celebrate, and I let AI do everything. AI wrote the lyrics, AI wrote the music. And I just wanted to play a little snippet, and I just want you to see, just listen. Let's just listen. I'll go ahead and
we made it this far, yeah. 1 year of laughter, tears. Each week another star, bright 52 moments clear. Through highs and lows we rode, each story new and bold. Together hand in hand, our memories bright as gold. Through highs and lows we rode, each story new and bold. Together hand in hand, our memories bright as gold. Happy 52 episodes, breaking through the codes. Laughs and tears that we share, a journey we declare. Every plot twist had us grinning from ear to ear. The joy we built to last with every passing year. First to 52, the time it flew so fast. We're living in the now, but we've got a forever past. 52 episodes, breaking through the codes. Laughs and tears that we share, a journey we declare.
All right, so if you want to hear that song in its entirety, we'll go ahead and put it in the on the Sorry for the Delay website, which we will talk about later. But you can hear that song in its entirety there. But Joshua, how did you feel about that?
That was really good. That I'm not being sarcastic.
Right.
Like I am more than half the time. I'm sarcastic as fuck. But yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
That's exactly what I was saying. So behind the scenes here, Joshua and I were sitting in our lobby here getting ready to start the show. And I just had this idea sitting here to do that. And as I was creating this stuff, giving the prompts and stuff, and I heard that preview, Joshua just heard me laughing hysterically because it was so impressive. Just the way it was structured and like the kick-ass rhythm of it. So let us know in the comments if you enjoyed that. If you want to hear the whole thing, maybe we'll put it on YouTube. But yeah, there you go. Happy 52 episodes, buddy. Like, it's a celebratory season.
Yeah, that's actually that could be, I know we're getting out of summer, but that could be, that could be an anthem.
A summer hit?
That could be a summer hit. A 52. You just hit 52. We can celebrate. You can celebrate along with us. Maybe it's a birthday. It could be a birthday song. Who knows?
Hey, speaking of celebrating, buddy, do we have anything to celebrate this week? We haven't.
We do
about holidays or anything for
we do have holidays, and most of them are bogus. But why not just talk about it real quick because they're out there. Just maybe don't know about these things. So a couple of holidays here for September 24 in this 2024. You have Bluebird of Happiness Day.
Bluebird of Happiness.
You also
Are you sure you said bird or
yeah,
I heard balls?
No.
Do you say blue balls of happiness?
It's a Bluebird of Happiness Day. We also have National Cherries Jubilee Day.
Do you know what Cherries Jubilee is, Joshua?
Yeah, one that I'm not very good at. I probably should celebrate this day more often. It's National Punctuation Day. I don't know. Right. Yeah, punctuation is a problem for me. I just ramble on through periods and commas and everything else. Today is also National Voter Registration Day.
Hey, that's an important one, actually. Go out there and vote. Make a difference. One vote does make a difference. That's our spiel on voting and politics. Let's continue.
Maybe. And then the final one, we have is World Bollywood Day, everybody. So celebrate.
Whoa. Bollywood. Joshua, when was the first time you discovered a Bollywood film or just Bollywood in general?
I don't think I've ever seen a Bollywood movie.
Okay.
Or show.
All right. I feel that.
Yeah.
You know what? I said that to you and I completely blanked on the name of the first Bollywood film I've seen or I ever saw. So there's that. But I have seen some and I know they exist.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out. I think the whole genre on like Netflix and
it's a whole
lot
thing,
of these
dude.
Platforms. Yeah,
it's crazy the amount of money that is going into that Bollywood style of movie. I mean, it's crazy. It's maybe I'm gonna look more into this next week and I'll give you guys some more stats on it. But it's a whole booming industry, which is freaking awesome. Like, why not?
Yep. So. I mean, I've heard it's really good. Like you said, I've heard there's a lot of good Bollywood films out there. But I've just never, there's so much to see out there and I just haven't hit that genre, but
understood.
Yeah, maybe I'll do the same. Maybe I will do the same. Anyway, if anybody's seen it, maybe drop a recommendation because I've,
oh yeah,
clearly
that'd
we're not in the know when it comes to that.
We're not in the know. We're bad at that. That's what we're here for. We're here to give you half-ass facts and slur our words. That's what we're here for. The joy.
This is true.
Joy.
This is very, very true. But what I also wanted to do before we get into the newsroom, I just wanted to see if we could get lucky right off the bat. I wanted to bust out one of these little scratchers that I've purchased, not one of the main ones. But I went out and bought a little $2 scratcher. I will make this quick.
$2, baby.
And the reason I want to do it is just because let's maybe start the day off with a win for everybody. Because remember, if you're listening and you're part of this and you're subscribed, you're a viewer, you're a listener, you win like we win. So I'm going to slide over to the old overhead cam here. We're going to try to hit this really quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these coins that I got during my national park adventure.
This is a new one. All right.
This is a new one. This is actually a, what is this? The Canyonlands coin that I got while I was out there. Cool. So, again, one of these is hidden out there. If you've seen our national park treasure hunt.
National Parks treasure hunt. Put it it's in the little linky-do in the business thing.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and scratch really, really, really quick here.
Joshua, while you scratch those, I have a question. When you got these coins, what was it just like a vendor outside of the national park just like selling these coins, or did you have to go to like a gift shop? Like, how does that work in a national park? You know what I mean? Like, is it as soon as you drive in? Like, what? Like, isn't a national park just a big old space?
Yeah. So as soon as you get in, most of these things have visitor centers, so you can actually you can see. Oh, it's supposed to be this way. Well, I think I have it the other way. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. There's visitor centers. There's places where you can pick up all this merch and stuff. So yeah, you can get some coins in these places. So
I always just imagined it as like just a dude just standing outside and just going, coin, yes, coin.
It doesn't look like we got another winner, everybody. This is only a $2 scratcher. We didn't win this one, but again, I was hoping to if you listen to this while you're driving, I was hoping maybe we get lucky on the rip. So no, we didn't get a winner on this one.
You know, all these failed ones, all that means is that when we hit it big, it's going to feel so much better. You know, we're just going to feel so much better about the big win than these little chump change wins, you know? So there's that.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. So,
well, good try though. I'm proud of you.
Yep.
Next time.
All right, what do we got? What's next on the menu, Sean? I know there's a lot going on in your head up there.
Oh, there's a ton going on in my head, but I think I'm ready to go to the newsroom, buddy. Let's hit the newsroom. Let's grind some headlines out. What do we got going on, baby?
Let's slide on in, and because we had to bring it up, because today is National, it's National Voter Day, and we don't talk too much about politics on here. We really try not to dive into that. I know a lot of people are passionate about it, but for today's topic, one of them would be voting, Sean.
Voting.
Yeah.
Yes. Do it. Register to vote. Go out there and get your vote on, Like I said earlier, one vote can and will make a difference, no matter if you believe it or not, But, I mean, that's your right as a U.S. citizen, is to go out there and vote, Even though we are in a capitalist society where money drives it all, you still have a chance to change things. So there's that. But, I don't know, vote if you're old enough. So.
Yeah, I think voting.
What are you doing here?
I think voting is important. I really do. I think voting is important. But I don't want to be a hypocrite, because there's been years where I haven't voted, so I probably sound pretty stupid right now.
What a shame.
Yeah. But it's kind of a tricky topic, because the question I pose, and I don't even know if it's the right question to pose, is, should everybody who votes, should you be a citizen of the place or the country that you're voting in? Should you, if you are not a registered citizen, should you be allowed to vote?
That's a great question.
It's a tough question.
It's more of a question of what determines citizenship. Like, I feel like if you've lived in this country for, let's just put a time frame on it, let's say 2 years consistently, right? 2 years consistently, then I think you should automatically be able to register to vote. Like, if you're paying taxes in this country, I think you should be able to vote. That's how I feel about it. I don't think there should be like, because then you open up a can of worms, right? Because then it's like, well, Joshua just came in from the UK. He's only been here 30 days, and we're going to let him vote in our politics, So I don't know. I think it's a real gray area, but I like to think if you pay taxes in this freaking state, or United States, then I think you should be able to vote or have some type of say in the politics.
Yeah, I guess.
What about you?
That's a good point. Yeah, I think that you could draw the a good line on if you're paying taxes, because obviously those taxes are going towards government assisted programs, your roads, your streets, your healthcare, whatever else is.
And I feel like you should get a say in where that's going. So that's the way I would do it. So
yeah, that's a pretty but the randomness of just anybody being able to walk in and decide.
Yeah.
I think that you got to put a cap on that.
Yeah, there has to be some type of limit. Yeah, or else you're going to get too many chefs in the kitchen, and then it's going to get all fucked up. I mean, it's already all fucked up, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. So vote if you can. It's important, and I think it's the reason why change happens is because we vote. So if you want change, go out and vote.
There you go. Enough said, baby.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Normally there's a ticker right here that highlights things, but it ain't working right now. So we're just gonna go on to a random.
You guys remember how I said Joshua was doing so well those last few weeks with everything he was doing, overhead cams, fucking making swipes look easy. Sometimes Joshua has a hard time with things, and sometimes things don't work.
They don't. Yeah. When it comes to technology, sometimes shit don't work. But the next topic that we have, this is just a random one that I thought of like normal, I called this one a penny for your thoughts. Okay. So what I was thinking about is, currencies, like we all spend the mighty dollar, we all will slip a quarter into the machine, maybe you'll use a dime. When it comes down to a nickel, you're like, okay, what do I do with this? And then when you get down to a penny, you're kind of like, what am I supposed to do with the penny? Because I find these things all over the ground all the time. So this is a play on words, a penny for your thoughts. But Sean, do you think pennies still have a place in today's currency, in today's society?
I don't think money has a place in today's society anymore. I don't think cash has a place in today's society. And yeah, that's a controversial statement. But when was the last time you ever used cash for anything other than nefarious reasons? Buying your Mary Joanna and getting your liquor fix.
I buy that legally, by the way. I don't need to do that no more. Yeah.
Just saying.
The ice cream man isn't driving through the neighborhood no more.
Like even tipping in restaurants and bars, you see a lot more credit cards or cards being used than cash. Like it's pretty rare nowadays, at least for me. Grill me in the comments, whatever. But at least for me, I don't see a lot of people using cash out in public. So I feel like fucking it's obsolete, It's easier to not think about the money you have in your wallet physically than it is to just use a plastic card that has all your money digitally, So I think pennies are just collector's items now, to be honest with you. Like that and the $2 bill. Dude, I have a $2 bill in my wallet right now, and I'm never going to spend it. That's proper currency. That's just going to sit there in my wallet until I inevitably get mugged or brutally hit with a bat. Like it's just sitting there. So fucking pennies, collect them. Collect the pennies. Collect the quarters that had like the cool states on them. To me, they're obsolete. Like, I'm just going cashless, dude. So
yeah, I before we started, I wanted to look up. I wanted to Google it real quick and see maybe somebody can post it in the comments, but I wanted to see how much it actually cost to make 1 penny, because I wanted to see if it costs more to make a penny.
It probably does.
To, like,
I don't even think they use all copper anymore. I think it's just like copper coated or some shit like that now. I don't think it's pure copper like they used to be. So
yeah, we're making some coin collectors out there really mad right now if they ever hear this.
Grill me, baby. Grill me in the comments. Tell me why we need pennies, bro. You fucking come at me.
Yeah,
come on.
I think pennies at some point. I'm gonna make I'm gonna look into the future here. I'm gonna make a declaration. I think by 2035. When they want all cars to go electric. When they want all cars, was it 2035? 2030? I forget what the year is. I'm gonna say they are no longer gonna support the penny.
That's because they're gonna use all the penny copper to make the extension cords to charge the cars and the batteries.
Wouldn't that be funny? That's why they did it. That'd be awesome.
It's going to be called the Penny Incentive Program. Bring your pennies in, and we'll give you the equivalent in a deposit in your bank account digitally.
So dumb. All right, you ready? Ready to move on to the next one? I mean, I don't know. Let us know what you think about pennies, because I kind of they're collector's items,
dude. They're just.
So the next thing we got here, we got YouTube comments. So
we got some comments on the YouTube that we need to discuss.
Yeah, we got some comments here. So let's slide on over to what popped up in, I believe it was episode 51 for our comments here.
51, let's go.
Yeah. So Sean,
you have to read them, Joshua. It's fucking blurry as shit. I can't see shit on the screen.
It's blurry as shit.
Yeah, and I'm not blind, everybody. I don't need glasses. It's just the way Joshua streams to me is fucking blurry.
Oh shit! All right. Well, let me see. I Give me a second here because it's backwards on my screen. All right. So from the last episode, I think it was episode 51, we got a few comments from you guys, which is 51. Freaking awesome. Thank you. So for the first comment, we got yes, sir. So shout out to the post from the yes, sir, from good old Versace. Yes, shout out to my man. And then the next comment we got, and I have a feeling I know what this is about, but I have to go back and rewatch the episode. So we got a comment here that said, "Oh my, he's gonna eat a rock." I know you said right. you love nature, but I don't know. I didn't know you loved it like that. Happy, laughy face.
Joshua is a strong lover of nature. He enjoys nature more than any man or woman should. Yeah, he's gonna eat that rock. I guarantee it. I'm gonna juju that rock to your mouth, baby.
It's a shout out to that listener and that follower. Thank you. I might just eat that rock. And just to follow up, nobody ever said how big the rock had to be. I mean, I could eat a pebble. This could be a tiny little stone. So the size of the rock was not determined when that comment was made.
That's perfectly fine as long as you eat it and you eat the shoe too, or whatever you said about your shoe.
Did you say I was going to eat a shoe?
You said something about shoes.
All right. Well, the next comment, a good old Versace coming through again with another comment.
Two comments.
8 a.m.
Woman. Ooh.
Great time to drink. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, listen. Anytime you start drinking is a great time to drink, no matter what you do. Like, you can be fucking waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start to drink. That's perfectly acceptable. We're here to accept everybody, no matter what you do. 8 o'clock drinking. Fuck yeah.
Be careful.
Do it.
I mean, some of you are driving. Maybe it didn't say.
Yeah,
maybe
I
what
want
to
do that, but he didn't say what he was drinking. Yeah, or what we are drinking.
Go for it.
Fuck it.
Yeah. All right. For the next comment, those are some cool shirts y'all got on. Ooh, I like that. Well, thank you.
The shirts.
Thank you for that comment. Yeah, thank you for the comment.
Rip the shirts here.
Yeah, do we know where these shirts are coming from, Sean? Do we know?
Oh, these shirts are coming straight from us. We are set real soon to start distributing some of this merch and stuff, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. And then the final comment from the last episode, we got it from King Zoni. Shout out. You should start drinking when you wake up. Everybody wants us to drink, Sean. I think.
I don't think people realize that we already do. Like, it's happening no matter what they tell us to do. I mean, you wake up. I know you drink a little bit of piss. Like, I've seen that before. No, it's healthy for you. You're like the Bear Grylls of the podcast. I wake up. I take a little sippy sip of that whiskey, and then we move along our side our day. It's easy. It's an easy day. But yes, I am a strong believer in just waking up, taking a drink. I will tell this funny story. I had a gentleman come to me one time and tell me that his grandfather used to wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, which is totally controversial now. Just kidding. No, I'm not. But anyways, he'd come in to the home, his grandfather's home, and it would be 7 o'clock in the morning, and he would wake up with a shot of tequila. And he would take those shots of tequila straight to the dome and move along his day. So wake up, take a drink, do what you need, man. Sometimes you need to.
Well, once again, thank you for everybody who commented. We do read them, and obviously, we're going to be taking a look at them, and we will take any advice, any suggestions, any ideas. We are one big family here, so keep them coming. We appreciate you all.
Joshua, I appreciate you, my guy.
Oh, here he goes.
Here he goes. You're so beautiful.
That wine's kicking in, everybody.
Is.
This guy starts getting all happy when the wine starts flowing.
Hang on just a second, Joshua. Go ahead and just vamp for me just for a moment, because I feel like we forgot a comment that asked a question. Yeah, and I want to make sure we hit that before we move on from that. So just give me a second. Yeah. Just tell the people how you feel.
Hey, no worries, no worries. I mean, I'm not the talker. I think we all know that you're the talker. But as I mentioned, if you drop a comment, we are going to read it on stream. Let us know if you don't want us to reveal your username, and we could blur that out. We could keep your that private, but I'm assuming if you're posting it, you want people to also read it. But we'd like to hear what you got to say. I know I do. How are we supposed to get better? Yeah.
Joshua, we missed some comments, buddy. I appreciate you pulling up the comments, but we did miss some. So right off the bat, we just had one just pop in literally a few seconds ago that says, and I quote, Sean should wear a Speedo for the next episode.
Oh,
the people want to see it. All in caps, exclamation mark. First of all, the people don't want to see it. Not as much as they want to see Joshua in his Halloween costume. Once again, if that video gets 100 likes, Joshua did say he would put that on for me. So not going to happen yet. But if the people do want to see it, if they want to see it, 1 million views. That episode gets 1 million views. Boom. Speedo. Right here and there. Calling it episode 52. 1 million views on episode 51. Speedo time, baby. See, I set my bar high, Joshua.
That's
set
crazy.
The bar high.
That is not a legitimate bar. That you gotta come down.
Oh, I'm sorry you don't believe in our progress, my dude. I believe in our growth. All right, I believe in the growth. Wink, wink.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
But we did miss an actual legitimate comment on the bottom. The question was, Joshua, what is one Disney movie you love that you feel is underrated by others? And then the side question to that is, also, who would you want as your Disney sidekick? Which I think is a solid question. So first question, Joshua, do you have a Disney movie that you feel is underrated? I know you're not the biggest Disney fan, so feel free to take a moment to think about that one.
I'll have to think about a Disney movie that is underrated, because I think a lot of Disney movies are really good. And most of them get a bunch of views, so it's kind of hard to think of one that actually is underrated. I mean, the one I can think of, and it just comes to mind every time I think about a good movie that strikes a chord is Up. I mean, I don't want to wear that movie out, but for me, Up is always going to be up there. No pun intended.
Fucking idiot.
I know, stupid, right?
But
underrated. I mean, I don't know. I would have to be given a list, and because it's hard for me just to kind of just auto generate. This brain doesn't work like that sometimes.
Well, I can auto generate it for myself here.
I've seen a
the
million
most underrated Disney movie I'm going to say is Meet the Robinsons. That animated film is probably one of the most underrated and amazing films. If you've never seen Meet the Robinsons, I highly recommend you see it. It's fucking amazing, and it'll make you sad, but it's a great movie. So that would be my underrated pick, is Meet the Robinsons. As far as like a Disney sidekick, oh man, that's hard. That's hard because there are so many like good like side characters that you just kind of want to be friends with. But shit, Joshua, fucking shit. I think if you had to put me under the gun and let me choose one, I'm just stalling for time here while I think. Who? God damn it. I don't know. Do you have a sidekick, Joshua? Do you want Doug as your sidekick? I mean, that's a Pixar character for me, so I wouldn't say Doug. Damn it, though.
Yeah, well, because doesn't Disney technically own Pixar now?
They do own
like
it.
That. So are we talking like pre?
I'm talking.
Or
I think the comment was more for like actual Disney. So I'm talking like pre-Pixar.
I mean, pre-Pixar? I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know why I just thought about this, but the Brave Little Toaster, that's a good one. I don't know
what? That could be also
underrated.
An underrated movie, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like that lamp, The Brave Little Toaster.
Doesn't like that lamp.
The lamp. It's a sidekick that doesn't even get to say a one word to that whole, but he's always got the brightest ideas. Again, no pun intended.
But I don't think Brave Little Toaster is a Disney film, but I definitely will say it's an underrated film for sure. But fuck, as far as sidekicks go, dude, god damn it, there's so fucking many sidekicks that you can have. I'm having a hard time picking just one, but I think the genie from Aladdin. I think having Robin Williams being your sidekick as a genie would probably be fucking phenomenal. So I'm going to say the genie, and if I could have two, I would have a Cheshire Cat. I called him Treasure Cat, but
okay.
Cheshire Cat would be fucking. He would keep me entertained for days and just show up in random places, and I'd be like, "What the fuck? Why are you in my bathroom?"
That's pretty. You know, the other one I didn't really watch was Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I know we posed that question, like which dwarf would you be a couple episodes ago, but I don't think I've ever fully seen Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, so I don't really know the whole, like, why she's asleep and like why these dwarves are the prince goes and rescues her. Like, I mean, is there a dragon involved? Usually there's a dragon involved in these cartoons. It's kind of, but you know what? There's a lot of sadness in the Disney movies. Like, as growing up and as an adult, and we could probably talk about this on another episode. But like, there's so much tragedy in Disney movies. Like, everybody dies. It seems like Bambi. You know, it's that big old, people die. Our animals are dying in that. You know, Lion King. Little Mermaid. There's all kinds of wild stuff going on in there. I just think Disney. It's the subliminal messages are deep in Disney movies.
For sure. Joshua, I think you should have as a sidekick. You should just have the fucking Seven Dwarves, bro. That could be your sidekick.
Just the Seven Dwarves.
All seven of them, bro.
Chugging along right next to me.
Yeah, dude. It actually reminds me. Are you know that there's a Snow White like real movie coming out, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so they've made I guess they have made, or they're making, in the process of making, a real life Snow White movie, kind of like what they've been doing like with every other movie, like Beauty and the Beast and fucking Lion King, like that. It's like super realistic. Big controversy going on right now because they did not hire dwarf actors, and so it's like a whole thing.
What?
Yeah, they're using CGI for that, which is fucking crazy to think about. But yeah, Joshua, we're gonna watch that movie together when it comes out. We're just gonna throw that out there, since you've never seen Snow White all the way through. I want this to be your first experience, so that's what we're gonna do.
You know, and since I got to bring this up because this is sort of a follow up to the Seven Dwarfs thing, and you probably know the answer to this. Did you know there's actually an eighth dwarf?
The fuck?
There's actually an eighth dwarf. I had to Google this the other day. So after we filmed that episode, one of our viewers came to me and was like, "Hey, guess what? You know there's an eighth dwarf." And I was like, "What? There's an eighth dwarf?" He said, "Google it." So I Googled it. I wish I had the prompt to just press a button, but this one's actually on my phone, so I got to read this shit. So according to this, there is an seventh dwarf. Or how do you even say that? There's an eighth dwarf, a part of the seven dwarves. And the dwarf's name is Breezy.
Breezy. I think that's cool.
Yeah, so according to this, Breezy left his fellow dwarfs to travel to the world and seek out his own fortune, with his name suggesting oh, it's such a hard word. How he's always on the move. So I guess there is an eighth dwarf.
Interesting. All right, someone fact check Joshua. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me know if there's a legitimate eighth dwarf.
Apparently there is, man. That's what they told me. Somebody fact check it. Oh, yeah, post it. All right, you ready to move on? Are we ready to get past the YouTube comments?
Move on the YouTube comments. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Let's bust it.
Things are working again. All right.
Let's go.
Would I what? I mean, I think what
Joshua,
would I do?
I had so much fun typing out some would you rather questions that I wanted to give you a set of another few, Joshua.
Okay.
So I have a few of them. And the first one is going to be, would you rather live inside your favorite childhood movie or book?
Okay. This one's going to be easy for me. And if I had to choose between a movie and a book, I would live inside the movie.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I don't something about words on page doesn't arouse me at all. You know, I need
Weird way to put that.
visual stimulation. So if I'm going to be stuck on a piece of paper as a word, it's going to be hard for me to get off. You know what I mean? Like I really got to be stimulated. You know what I'm saying?
This man thinks in literals too much. He's a literal kind of person. He is Jesus.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm living in a movie. Yes, I'm picking a movie. That's where I am living in that movie.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't read. So I'm living in the movies. But yeah, because I don't read and I don't understand the wordies. So yeah, I'm living in movies with you. Mainly because I can be with the actors and actresses, and you know we can all have a good time together. We can go on little adventures. You know, we can do some fun things. So yes, I'm right there with you with the movies.
But books apparently are better. But
yeah,
I mean,
I guess if you know how to read, some of us don't. So there's that.
I can't even read suggestion or whatever that word was down there.
True.
Yeah, try to get that in my brain and then have me absorb that and live in that suggested moment. No, I'd rather be in the movie being suggested or whatever. What else you got?
All right, here's another one. Would you rather all your dreams play out in real time on Snapchat, or all of your most embarrassing moments go viral on TikTok, Joshua?
I'm living my dreams.
Really? Okay, so you're living your dreams. You're just going to have them post on Snapchat, which is kind of what they already do, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do that now, so that would be an eye-opening experience to see what would come from that kind of a decision, because I don't live that way. I don't put my life out there like that on TikTok or Snap or whatever.
I put that out there for you.
Yes, you do. But yeah, I'd live out the dreams, man.
I mean, I'm with you. Same thing. I would live out my dreams too. Mainly because I have too many embarrassing moments that I don't need anybody to see again, nor do I want to relive them. So yeah, I'm going to live out my dreams on that one. Yeah. So.
There's so much trauma with embarrassing moments too, right? It's like you could even think about something that happened to you like today as an adult that happened to you when you were like 12, and it could still bring tears to your eyes. It can cause an emotional reaction.
Yeah,
so to put that out there and to like live that over and over and over, that tragedy over and over again, like that's tough. Like
that's intense.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. That's a lot of trauma. I don't want to relive that.
All right, I got one more for you, buddy. This is all right. Here you go. Would you rather accidentally send a sexy text to a relative or to your boss?
Well, I've done both.
No.
And both seem to work out. Just kidding. The family member's like, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? Why would you send this to anybody? You're an idiot. Let alone like not pay attention to who you're sending it to. Fucking dumb shit. And then the boss, God. I mean, like maybe it got me a raise. So
yeah, a nice way to assert dominance,
Yeah. Like oops.
Look what I'm packing, bro. Like, come at me.
I mean, that's not even what I'm talking about. You're just like suggestive and like if you just send a picture of like a cucumber because you're at the freaking grocery store, like you're like, hey, I just picked this up. You could always be like, oh, that was supposed to be to my girlfriend, and I bought groceries, and like.
No, the text message from that would be. You'd send the picture of the cucumber and you'd be like, you think this fits?
No, that's way too suggestive. That's way,
But that's what you would be thinking during sending it to your significant other, Like, you wouldn't know. And then you'd just be like, oh, I meant like fits the salad, but like, like I didn't mean to send that to you.
Is this too big for your bowl or something? I mean, I don't know.
It's too big for your bowl.
Like, I don't know. Like,
oh fuck, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Just make sure when you take the picture, it does include the organic label on it, so they know you're trying to at least be, suggest something healthy to them. But it's all embarrassing either way, I think.
Yes, sir.
It's embarrassing.
Well, there you go, Joshua. I just wanted to ask you some more would you rather questions, to be honest.
That's funny.
Let's move on to the final thing right here, Joshua. The more important thing that we want to talk about on this episode, episode 52, by the way, for those of you listening. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We're talking about our official website, Joshua. Sorryforthedelay.live.
Yes, sir.
So, for those of you listening, it's basically just the website, sorryforthedelay.live. Feel free, hit it up. Check out all the cool stuff that's on there. For those of you watching, let's see the website in action. Joshua, here we go. So if you head on over to sorryforthedelay.live, you'll go ahead and land on our website. But also, Joshua didn't know this, but if you go on over, if you really want to type it out completely, if you head on over to sorryforthedelaypodcast.com, you too will land on the same website. So, sorryforthedelay.live or sorryforthedelaypodcast.com. Either way will take you to the fun website that we have here. So, the way this works, pretty simple. We have our links up here. You can get our Spotify, our Instagram, our TikTok. We have a little spot where you can just jump right into all the episodes. A spot for future merch is coming. But here's kind of how it looks here. So every week we put out an episode. It'll be right here on the top 3. And you can go back and listen to previous episodes if you missed any. We have some supplemental stuff that's easy to get to. So our National Treasure Hunt is here. Also a Christmas... sorry for the delay. What was this one? A Spotify thing that we did? All right. Our Spotify rap is on there.
So that's right. The Spotify rap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 11.5. Back in our youth, Joshua. Back in the youth, my guy. Look at how skinny we both looked. Ugh, drugs do that to you. You also have our Instagram reels here, which currently is kind of working, yet not working. So we'll try to fix that later, but it's there. And then down here, you will have all our merch. And we have some cool merch stuff that we're going to be doing. But before we get to that, if you click over here, you can click our story and again, get a breakdown of like everything that we're all about and some weird ass pictures of us being cute together. Also, if you're in the episode section up here, you can get all of the episodes all listed out here for you. And they're pretty cool because when you jump into them, hopefully I don't break my camera, but when you jump into them, they'll load it up for you. There'll be our YouTube spot here, nice and big. And then our little description down here. But that's the website, sorryforthedelay.live. So it's beautiful. Took a long time to get this all set up and shit, but it's here. We did talk about a fucking pumpkin carving contest that we want to do. So when we set all that up, we'll go ahead and put a little site there, a little link on the website for you guys to submit some of your pumpkin carving stuff throughout the holiday season, and we'll go ahead and share some of our best ones that we saw. But we'll set that up right there, and so when that's all done, I'll go ahead and share you guys a link on that through social media and through the next episode. Yeah, and then also with our merch, we have some pretty cool stuff coming out. Joshua, do you want to get into some of the merch? You want to talk about some of the stuff that we are planning to start putting out on here?
Yeah, so I mean, as you saw on the website, we're going to have hats available. We're going to have hoodies. We're going to have zip ups. We're going to have t-shirts. We're also going to do some laser etched. We got mugs coming. We got basically anything that you can think of, we're going to start slapping stuff on. And all of this is handmade in this studio that you see behind you. So please pick up some merch, because it's going to help support this whole thing that we're on. And yeah, everything's going to be made in house. Nothing's coming from overseas. These two guys are going to be putting our heart and soul into everything that you wear and we wear. So support the podcast, and yeah, it's going to be good times. We got a lot of things coming in the future.
Yes, sir. I think next week we'll have some actual physical stuff that you can see with the logos and stuff on there. I mean, Joshua and I wear stuff all the time. Joshua in particular wears a lot of the stuff that we're demoing out and stuff like that. I in particular really love the one he's wearing right now. Just that color scheme of it's got like a Halloween vibe to it. So we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff like that. So we'll probably do, I mean, it's everything that we're going to put out is kind of going to be limited because, we don't have an ample amount of supply here, but it's always going to be something cool and something worth wearing. So, but there's going to be that. Um, I think that pretty much covers up the website, Joshua. Next week, we'll have more details on some more of the merch and how you can get your hands on it and stuff. And we'll also search some stuff off. But yeah, there you go. Sorry for the delay.live. Go ahead and head on over there. And it works on mobile devices too. So if you're on your phone right now while you're driving, just go ahead and click through. Why not? And there'll probably be some other goodies on there that we'll add throughout the year periodically. So that'll be fun.
Of course, yeah.
A spot to actually look at all the sweepstakes that we've been having. So there's that.
Yeah. And this guy over here on this side of the screen loves to give shit away. So
yes, he does.
So if you listen and you participate, chances are you're going to end up with some merch. Might not even have to pay for it. Just have fun with us. Like I said, just post in the comments and we're going to hook you up. At the end of the day, we're all one big family. We appreciate everybody listening. So
yes, sir.
Support us in any way possible.
Sorry for the delay.live. Go on, check it out. And, that's pretty much it. Work continues as always. So let's go ahead and move on now, Joshua. Let's go to, I don't know, what do we got next? Fortunes?
You know what? I did something a little different, because I know we got fun finds. We got a bunch of stuff that we do around here, but I'm going to try something a little different. And I need your help with this. This is going to take your participation. It might take some people to slide on over to YouTube to come check this out, but I'm going to slide over to another room right now. We're going to slide over to
puzzle room again.
No, we're sliding over to somewhere else. This, my friend.
What the fuck is this?
This, my friend.
Fuck is this? For people listening, Joshua has 6 soda cans, all with different faces on them.
Yes, you got that right. Yeah, the description is correct. Description is correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
okay,
so
what's going on?
Under each one of these cans is a Funko. So I went out. If you watched a few, that I forget what number episode it was. I should have went back and watched. But on Amazon, I went out and bought a mystery box that had 6 different Funko sodas with the possible of having a chase in each one of them. So what you have in front of you right now is 6 cans that behind each one of them will reveal a Funko. And then what we're going to do is, Sean, I'm going to have you pick one of these, and whatever one you pick is the one I'm going to open. So this is your opportunity to get us a chase here, Sean. But you, my friend, and maybe, next time, somebody will suggest, which one of these cans we should open. But Sean,
if they made it this far, maybe. But usually they don't make it this far.
Or speed it up.
I like this. I like this idea. Joshua, just to remind the audience, did you end up getting a chase in that Amazon package?
I don't think I did, to be honest with you. I thought, oh wait, you know what? I think the Raphael might have been a chase. Was it the Raphael that was a chase? Next episode, we'll look. Yeah. But it might have been. It might have been.
I know you did get
Raphael.
a chase, but I thought it was the Garfield one. But I thought you got that one separately.
Yeah, the Garfield one was a separate purchase. That did not come in the mystery box from Big Daddy Amazon.
Big Daddy Amazon.
We're trying again for a chase.
Another
so Sean,
6 weeks. Here we go.
We got 6 cans. We got 6 episodes. 6 weeks.
Let's
what do you got?
Do it. I want to do the one with the mustache. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the middle one on the second row.
Okay, so you want to go with Mr. Mustache, and that's number 5?
Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Mustache.
Yeah, Mr. Mustache, please.
All right, here we go.
Mr.
Under
Mustache, please.
Mr. Mustache, we have... Oh, what do we got here? We have...
Who's that? I can't even fucking see.
This is Klaus? 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 Here, I'll hold it up right here too, so you can actually see the physical can.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I can't really see it, but sure.
I'm
gonna have to look that one up. So while you open that one up, I don't know who that is.
So with this one, we have a 1 in 10,000 chance to get the chase. I don't know what the chase looks like. Maybe he's got glasses or something. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get into this.
He's a part of. Okay, he's a part of the Umbrella Academy. Sorry, I don't know too
Oh,
much
got
about the
you.
Umbrella Academy.
I know the Umbrella. That's actually a really, really, really good show. All right, here we go. Let's see. I know who this guy is.
Oh, that's good because
And everybody, I don't think this is going to be the chase.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
But he looks cool. I mean, he's got a real like Christ-like pose, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, I mean, you can't really tell, but the jacket on this little guy is glittery. It shimmers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And on his little hands, it's kind of hard to see. On his hands, he's got little writing on his hands.
Mm-hmm.
It says goodbye and hello. So that's our first of 6 mystery box Funko unboxings.
For the record, he's going off Amazon right now for $7.99. Just like to point that out.
That's $7.90. Oh, is he? Is that how much it is?
Yes, he is. $7.99.
All right. So let's get out of here.
Very cool. I mean, pretty cool. Pretty cool. For my fun find, Joshua, I mean, thank you for doing that. That was pretty fun. It's going to be a good 6 weeks, good 5 weeks now. I'm continuing my quest. Sorry, forgive me. I'm continuing my quest for collecting the Halloween Funkos, the Universal Monster figures again that they just released. So I have procured another Halloween Funko. This is the Bride of Frankenstein. So here she is in all her glory. She's very beautiful. And you can see here, it's part of the set.
Good looking.
So,
it's a good looking Funko.
Yeah, she's nice. I really like them. And now, so we have Frankenstein's monster back there. Point to him with my crazy arm. And now his bride. So there you go. That's my fun find.
Do I see a set in your future?
I'm hoping so. It's going to be a little difficult because I'm still trying to find I'm still trying to get the rest of them, and I know one of them is a Funko exclusive, which I have not seen yet in store. So, I'm trying. Definitely trying. But there's that.
Cool.
All right. You want to do some fortunes, buddy? You want to crack open a fortune cookie?
Yeah, we could slap a fortune real quick. I mean, I know we got to, as you like to say, land this plane.
Oh, yeah, we definitely got to land this plane, baby. We running on gas right now, buddy. We're running those fumes down.
All right, we're getting into the boozy dozen again. Not sponsored. These things are fun. They're very untraditional fortunes. Are more like sayings or quick little jokes,
quips. Yeah, for sure.
But let's try to end this one. Hopefully get a good one on this one, because we all need a laugh today.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good one.
Oh fuck! I hate every time I crack these get all over the floor.
Every time. You just break shit just because you want to eat it off the floor later.
I mean, I've mentioned before, they actually are pretty good.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can't wait to have one.
Are you ready for it, Sean? Are you ready for our little boozy fortune on September 24th, 2024? Here it is. You will soon meet a new lover. Also, you will soon need a new liver.
I mean, that could go
That's pretty good, right?
both ways,
It's pretty good.
They're either connected or they're not, so that's I like that one. That's
a good one. That's going to go on that should be on the highlights right there. I love that one.
Highlights. That's awesome. But let's go ahead and give you guys some lucky numbers for the week. You can use these 7 lucky numbers on anything that you want. Let us know if you win anything. But your 7 lucky numbers are, 9, 11, 15,
Jeez.
23, 24, 26, 32. These are random numbers. I just like to point that out there.
Yeah. Randomly
so once
generated.
again, your 7 lucky numbers are 9, 11, 15, 23, 24, 26, 32. I feel like it's fitting that we had a some type of 9/11 joke for September here without it even being our fault. So
yeah, randomly generated, like he said.
Yep, I have no control of this. So there you go, 7 lucky numbers, baby.
Hey, buddy.
Joshua, am I missing anything? Are we landing this plane? What?
I mean, we can land it, or if we have one more, if we have one quick minute for a scratcher, or we just leave that for next week. We can see what we win next week. It's not a big deal.
You did already do one this beginning. Do you want to see if you can do 2?
I mean, I could do 2. You want me to do 2? Who wants to win? Maybe we win.
It's a fucking celebration, baby.
All right, let's celebrate. Let's try to get a win out of today's second scratcher.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did, because this is just a funny little something I did, because people spend a lot of money on these fortunes, right? We don't really know how much we spend, but guess what? I do know how much I spent, and to date, I've spent $100, as you can see on screen, and my winnings are 0. So let's hope that this one right here helps me change the this number. I mean, Jesus, it's like
the sad part about these ones, Joshua, is that I feel like these ones aren't winners. I feel like this in particular, we've had 3 of the same ones, but I mean, maybe I'm just being pessimistic. Maybe I want this luck of the 52 episodes to like turn around, and this will be the moment. Like it's like a Disney movie. Like it's the characters. Coup de grace. He's been benched all his life, and then he has this one moment. His one opportunity, his one shot. His palms are sweaty, his knees they're weak. Mom's spaghetti.
Is that an Eminem? Are we quoting Eminem now? Is this what's happening here, folks? This guy is.
Listen, once you hit past that 30-minute mark, it's anything goes. Anything.
All right. So because we don't lie about our winnings or how we're doing this,
you can see it before we do.
You can see it before we do. If you're watching this and you see something that was won on there, like I said, we are going to celebrate the winnings with you. So whether it be free merch or whether it be some big dollars that I still haven't even looked at to see if I won or not. But this is happening, and hopefully I can change next week that $100 spent, and I can add something back onto the 0 side, because as of right now, we haven't won shit.
All right, well, Joshua, look at it. Did we win anything? Did we lose?
Oh man.
So he's looking at it right now. He's trying to confirm.
My microphone came out of the thing right here. I can't hear anything.
Oh, he's gone deaf, everybody. He's unplugged his headset, is what he's saying to me right now. He's gone completely deaf. He's flipping out. He does not know if he's won or not. He's just completely deaf. So there's that.
Well, let's see the real quick glance.
The quickest of glances.
It doesn't look. I really want us to win. Fuck, dude. I want to stare at this longer, and hopefully there's a winner here. But I think Sean is right. I don't think. Let's land this plane. Let's get
those ones
out
were
of here.
not lucky. That is such a shame. I
spent
$100
so
much.
On all these are $20 scratchers, mind you, and all 4 of them didn't get nothing.
Garbaggio.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Let's land this plane. Hey. Episode 52 has come to a conclusion. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. Joshua, what do you have left to say to the people on our historic 52 episodes of a podcast that is something?
Yeah, right. I just can't. I say it every time, and I don't want to sound broken, but I appreciate everybody that listens, everybody that watches. We do put a lot of effort into this. Sean built that website. Myself is going to be here embroidering, putting, logos on shirts and doing this out of, my little shop here. So, please contribute where you can, because, once again, we love all you guys, and, we're like family around here. So, we'll see you next week.
There you go. And when Joshua says contribute where you can, he doesn't mean pay us money. He means
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Put a comment out. Give us a little like.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow us
Show
on
some
TikTok.
love.
Follow us on Instagram. Give us a subscription. That's all we ask. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. 52 episodes are in the book now. We really do appreciate it. We appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for helping build this community to where it's becoming, and we can't wait to continue the process. Joshua, 52 episodes. Couldn't be more happy to be doing it with you. So, Like how I end every episode now.
No, we're not cuddling.
You, me,
we're
baby.
We're not
You,
cuddling. No,
me.
no,
We're going to put our toes together like this in your bed. And then we're just going to make sweet, sweet sleep. That's all we're doing. All we're doing until episode 53. So enjoy that visual. And we'll see you guys next week. Deuces.
Cheers.
Each week another star, bright, 52 moments clear. Through highs and lows we rode, each story new and bold. Together hand in hand, our memories bright as gold. Through highs and lows we rode, each story new and bold. Together hand in hand, our memories bright as gold. Happy 52 episodes, breaking through the codes. Laughs and tears that we shared, a journey we declared. Every plot twist had us grinning from ear to ear. The joy we built lasts with every passing year. First to 52, the time it flew so fast. We're living in the now, but we've got a forever past. 52 episodes, breaking through the codes. Laughs and tears that we shared, a journey we declared. From first to 52, the time it flew so fast. We're living in the now, but we've got a forever past. These 52 episodes, breaking through the codes. Laughs and tears that we shared, a journey we declared. Weaving through the codes, breaking through the codes. From first to 52, the time it flew so fast. We're